Hey guys, Adam here from DirectionTrader.com. It's about 1 o'clock here Central Standard Time. We're going to do today's recap. First day back after a long weekend. Um, Volume was still pretty light, but we are optimistic. It is now September. Volume should start picking up. Should get some more trading going on, so we should have some more opportunities here coming up. So we love the month of September. It kicks off the increase in volume for the remainder of the fall, and hopefully we can get some really great trading opportunities here going into the end of the year. So first off, we're getting some drops today in the markets. Pretty much every market we're going to look at today, we're getting a drop. But I'm going to talk a little bit about what I see here going into the close. Bonds having a big down day. Nice sell-off. We've actually created a lower high up here. Looking like the bonds are going to maybe give up a little bit here and start to roll over. So if you're looking at the bonds here, I am looking for the bonds to keep stair-stepping their way to the downside here. At least sideways to down. We're now breaking out. Every time we pull back, we break a new low. So we pulled back initially, and then the next pullback, it broke the low, and then today we're breaking a low. That is a sign of a reversal. Now, if you do it once, that's one thing, but this is doing it now twice in a row, 2 pullbacks in a row, breaking lows. That is a clear sign that we should see some pullback here. So with that being said, let's go ahead and look at the indexes here. Here's the S&P. We are getting a red candle here, or a down day in the S&P. We talked last week about the market being kind of exhausted here. We had a nice update on Friday, just a small little bit here. But we are looking at this market to potentially roll over at this time. The only worry I have there is the Volatility Index has not risen that much. It's actually not rising at all today. It's fairly flat. We're having a down day with flat volume. That could lead to upside opportunity if that volume starts to roll over again. So I'm going to watch the Volatility Index along with the stock index futures. What I would love to see is if this market can hold down today. I do not want to see the S&P. This is a 5-minute chart over here on the left side. I do not want to see the S&Ps and the stock indexes get a rise here into the close. If they get a rally into the close to the upside, I can possibly see all the stock index futures continuing their upside move going into tomorrow. But if we're able to get a little bit of a pullback here, or at least maintain down at the current day's lows into the close, I could see a little bit more of a pullback, at least a retest of this 21 EMA on all the stock index futures. We'll go through all of them, but that rise in 21 EMA I think would be a great test. If we can, that's if we can hold our weakness going into the close today. If we get a rally and that volatility index, the way it's trading, that's not a good sign. But if we're able to hold lower here for the remainder of the day and going into tomorrow, then a pullback here in the stock indexes is very likely. Same way with the Nasdaq. This blue line that you guys see on the daily over here, that is the rise in 21. That's where I see the markets pulling back to. As you see on the Nasdaq, got a little bit more of a pop in the Nasdaq than we did the S&P here. I'm just hoping that this doesn't continue higher and that maybe it can roll back over into the close today. That would be great. The Dow has been the weaker of the 4 today. See the Dow holding down here a little bit more on the 5-minute, a little bit more on the daily. Got some room to go to that 21 period. And then finally the Russell. Kind of like the Nasdaq, getting a little bit of a pop here on the 5-minute, but let's see if it can roll over. Like I said, it's going to have a lot to do whether we are able to rally into the close or we just stay kind of neutral to bearish here into the close. Will determine a lot of what I'm going to talk about tomorrow in our pre-market analysis. And then finally, crude, down we go. Crude, just like we're looking for the index to do, we're looking for them to retest that 21 period. Here it did. Here's that blue line. Anytime you get away from it, get extended, it likes to come right back to that 21 period moving average. Gets extended to the downside, comes right back and tests it. Getting extended, came right back and tested it. This is something we talked about in last week's video. Back on last Wednesday, I think, if you look back, last Wednesday, we were looking for a quick pop here to the upside, retest that 21 before actually rolling back over. So We talk about it quite a bit. It works very, very well, especially when you get these markets that get extended on the daily from that 21. Look for them to retest. It's a nice little reversion to the mean, a little retest here before they continue their movement. So definitely getting a downside movement here in the crude. There's definitely no denying that. So more of an update today, guys. Welcome back from the holiday. Welcome to the fall. Hopefully these markets can pick up and we can get a heck of a lot more trading opportunities and have a really nice end to our year here. So if you have any questions, go ahead and email me, Adam@directiontrader.com. If not, thanks for watching, and I will see you in tomorrow's video.